70s for the weekend. That slight chance of a shower as we get into your Sunday. John?
It is that time of year again. Parties are in full swing, although it's a time for celebration. Throwing your own holiday party can certainly be a little stressful. Lifestyle expert Yvette Rios is here with tips on how to throw a stress-free holiday party that your guests will simply love. Yvette, happy holidays to you. Let's get right into it. What are some of the
happy holidays?
Well, appreciate that. What are some of the ways to throw a stress-free holiday party?
Well, first things first, I think that a really good way you can kind of eliminate stress is by sticking to familiar favorites. This is not the time to go crazy trying new recipes and trying new techniques. So one of the things that I like to do is to try to make sure that the children are occupied so that you can have the time to get things ready for your guests and to host them once they arrive. So Nestle has these really cool, they're called Fantastical Fun Books, and they're these little boxes here, all under $5. They have candy in them, but they also have a bunch of activities for the kids to do, crossword puzzles and anagrams and all sorts of stuff that'll kind of keep the kids out of your hair while you're getting on to hosting. And they've also got these heritage tins that make really cool little hostess gifts. They're also great to have in guest bedrooms. They've got a real vintagey look. The tins are reusable, and people love them. And then for decorating and for also putting in your stocking stuffers, there's Crunch Jingles and these Butterfinger Jingles, and also these little Wonka candy canes that change color and flavor, and kids love these.
Making us hungry.
And to have a little snack out, oh gosh, yeah. And to have a little snack out for guests when they arrive. In my family, we always have one of these gift boxes from Hickory Farms. This one's called the Party Planner Gift Box, and I love it because it's got summer sausage in there. It's also got some farmhouse cheddar cheese, everything you need basically to get people noshing as soon as they come over. And what's great is for every box sold, $5 is donated to the Share Our Strength No Kid Hungry campaign. So it's actually a gift that sort of gives forward, pays it forward. And then for wine, I think wine tends to be a stressful thing for people, making sure that they're picking the right wine for the meal that they're serving. And Kendall Jackson has a free app that's called KJ Recommends. You can download it from any phone. And basically what it does is it helps you pick the perfect wine for, let's say, the occasion or for the meal that you're serving. So for instance, if I was having like a bunch of work colleagues over and it's a casual shindig, I want to serve something white, the app would recommend the 91-point Grand Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. And if I'm making like a peach cobbler, I can put in one of my flavors is peach, and it'll recommend the Vintner Reserve Chardonnay. So it takes the guesswork out of picking the perfect wine for your holiday shindig. And then for dessert, because who doesn't love dessert, rather than, again, trying that recipe that you saw in a magazine somewhere, go out and get something delicious but easy, like the Mrs. Smith's Deep Dish Dutch Apple Pie, which tastes like homemade. Stick it in the oven and you're good to go. And if you want something a little funky and different, there's the Edwards Key Lime Pie. I lived in Florida for a while, and key lime pie is a staple there. So all of these ideas are easy, economical, and should cut down on your stress level this holiday season.
All right, if we want to review those ideas to keep it simple, get those great holiday gifts and treats, where can we go?
You can go to my website, YvetteRios.com.
All right, Yvette, thank you so much for the tips. We really appreciate that. Happy holidays to you once again.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
All right, stay tuned. More Low Country Live coming up after this.